near coops, or in quiet woods. But when they come, they make sure not to leave too early. So get ready for the most unbelievable home intruders that will leave you on the edge. When this man heard strange noises coming from his room, he stepped inside and saw this. A creepy doll standing there. The moment it noticed him, it rushed into another room at shocking speed. The man followed to check, but there wasn't anything there. Because it moved so fast, no one knows if it was a tiny creature or a doll controlled by something unseen. Dark smoke. Late one night in the UK, a man returned home and noticed something unusual in his neighbor's yard. A dark, mysterious figure with no clear shape hovered there, almost like moving smoke. It seemed to be trying to form itself, as if preparing to enter the house. Terrified, the man rushed inside his own house. The next day, he went to warn his neighbor, only to learn the neighbor was no longer alive. What truly happened that night remains unknown. Unidentified creature. This family's quiet weekend was turned into an adventure when a creature entered their house. Near the corner was a tiny humanoid creature with muddy-looking skin, unlike anything they had ever seen or heard of before. They tried to grab it, but the creature was terrified too, and somehow managed to escape. Its sudden appearance left everyone wondering, was this just a strange encounter, or a sign of something more unsettling? Scary demon. A video has been shared on social media showing a dark, demonic creature emerging from a room. It has goat-like horns, terrifyingly long fingers on its hands, and the rest of its body clearly gives the impression that it is something demonic. People online have very different opinions. Some believe someone was secretly keeping a demon inside their house, while others think this is a warning sign that such entities are being unleashed, and no one knows where it might appear next. Farm mystery. In a Peruvian village one night, a mysterious creature emerged from the woods and headed toward a farm. Its appearance was like nothing anyone had seen before. Big ears, glowing eyes, and an unusual, almost eerie walk. Then came a twist. The farmer's pet animal spotted it, forcing the creature to flee. It hasn't been seen since, but the footage captured that night left everyone in the village deeply unsettled, sparking questions no one could answer. Epic safe. Something is seriously going wrong on farms, one after another. Strange creatures keep appearing, and this incident was no different. A terrifying, giant, skinny creature with a deeply unsettling face was seen trying to enter a sheep coop. It kept pushing forward, but the farm dog resisted non-stop, refusing to let it get inside. Because of the dog's courage, the creature eventually backed off. Credit goes entirely to that brave dog. It truly deserves a reward for protecting the farm that night. Crawling creature. Back in 2021, in Mexico, something strange happened in the middle of the night. A humanoid crawling creature was spotted on the streets, leaving scratches on walls as it moved. Some locals called it a strange type of skinwalker. The real mystery is what happened afterward. Nobody knows. Did the authorities secretly capture it, or did it vanish on its own? Since that night, its fate remains unknown, leaving the town puzzled and uneasy. Winged creature.
Ándale, sujétalo, no lo dejes ir.
Let's head to Peru, where a small town suddenly turned into a mystery zone. Locals caught a strange humanoid creature with wings. At first, people were scared to even get close, expecting something hostile. But once they approached, the being seemed harmless and confused. Eventually, the locals managed to capture it and handed it over to the authorities. Since that day, no official update was ever shared, leaving everyone wondering what really happened next. Possessed creature. A camper heard strange noises around him late at night in the woods. At first, he thought it was some animal, but when he went to check, he was shocked. A duende was sitting there, eating something, and his presence clearly disturbed it. But something felt off. Its eyes weren't normal. They glowed in a way that made it seem possessed. Then, what happened next confirmed his fear. The creature suddenly jumped at the camper, forcing him to leave everything behind and run for safety. How a duende could be possessed is a question that may never have an answer. Hotel room mystery. A tourist in Colorado was heading to his hotel room late at night when a strange man emerged from the end room. The moment the tourist saw the scary man, he got scared. But what happened next was even more terrifying. The figure crawled like a spider, scaling the wall upside down, and disappeared into a vent hole. Here's the scary part. Hotel staff said that room had been closed for almost a decade. Now, the entire hotel carries an eerie, unsettling atmosphere. Crawling humanoid. In Brazil, strange noises were often heard at night near the woods. One day, a local decided to secretly investigate. What he saw was disturbing. A humanoid figure crawling out from the woods. Then came the twist. The figure suddenly stood up like a normal human and calmly walked back into the trees, as if it realized it was being watched. After that night, one thing felt clear. Whatever that figure was, it wanted to live hidden in the woods, but its secret was exposed. Skinwalker escape. Sometimes danger is close to us, but we don't even notice. I'm saying this because a woman was ironing clothes at her home when, as she left the room, a terrifying skinwalker slowly passed by the door. The creature moved through the house, watching everything carefully. The scary part is, if it had entered, anything could have happened. Strangely, they only checked the CCTV a week later. No one knows where the creature is now, but they will be much more careful from now on. Dundee-like creature.
No sé, qué miedo. Mira cómo nos mira. ¿Nos vio?
Walked through the woods and stopped near a quiet stream to collect water. That's when he noticed something strange. Standing near the water was a duende-like creature with oversized feet, large ears, and had its meal clutched in its hands. The moment the creature spotted the camper, it panicked and dove straight into the stream. Its sudden escape felt deliberate, as if it had been living there secretly and didn't want its existence revealed to anyone.
¡Se tiró!
Goblin encounter. Back in 2009, inside a Colombian school, a security guard was sitting and resting when something unusual happened. From beside a locker, a tiny creature slowly appeared and casually walked past him. The guard instantly panicked at what he was seeing. The footage isn't very clear, but the shape and movement suggest it could be a goblin. Online viewers still debate this clip years later without answers. What do you think this creature was? Let me know in the comments. The ELF. A woman was recording her baby when something completely unexpected happened. Right behind the baby, a strange creature silently passed by. One she had only heard about before. The elf. In a flash, it slipped out of the room, vanishing as if it had never been there, which meant it had been secretly living in the house all along. Shocked and terrified, she realized she now had to be extra careful, watching every corner, knowing something mysterious had been sharing their home. Cryptid encounter. In North Carolina, a man went to explore an abandoned amusement park. Not long after entering, he noticed something strange. A terrifying cryptid sitting unnaturally, as if something was seriously wrong with it. As he watched, the creature seemed to sense his presence. When it finally looked at him, its glowing eyes made the moment far more unsettling. That was enough. The man immediately ran away and never returned to that place again, convinced something truly unnatural was hiding there. Unidentified being. A video shared by a local in California shows a strange creature near the pool in their yard. The footage is blurry, making it hard to tell what it really was. It seemed to come from the pool, drink some water, and then quietly leave. Online, people are divided. Some think it was a tiny humanoid figure, while others believe it's a creature that secretly lives in the nearby woods, only emerging at night. Humanoid creature. A video shared online from an unknown source shows a man entering his room and talking to a creepy creature sitting on the bed. It had strange skin, a long tail, and the most disturbing part, its face looked almost human, as if shaped by some secret experiment. The clip ends abruptly, but theories started online. Some believe powerful politicians hide such beings in secret rooms, while others think the owner was a scientist experimenting far beyond normal limits. Brave dog. A farmer shared CCTV footage showing a strange creature trying to enter his sheep coop. It had thin, spindly arms and legs, and a terrifying face with glowing eyes. The creature even managed to open the door and nearly got inside, but the dog's resistance forced it to retreat back outside. The sight left the farmer shaken, and now he knows he must be extra careful. Who knows when or from where this mysterious being might return, ready to appear again. Muddy creature. After seeing this, you'd definitely be more careful near the mud. Here, a creature can be seen partially submerged, with only its face visible. The face is completely muddy, almost human-like, but clearly smaller than a normal human. The rest of its body is also covered in mud, blending with the surroundings. Sightings like this makes you wonder just how many strange, hidden creatures might be lurking quietly around us. Hiker encounter. One evening, an Indonesian hiker was returning from the hills when he noticed something strange. A humanoid creature with pale skin and dark eyes was trying to come down the hill, as if it wanted to catch him. At that moment, only its head was visible, but it was enough to terrify him. Panicked, the man ran away and vowed he might never return to those hills for a hike again. Demonic creatures. A man was exploring the woods and didn't realize how late it had gotten. As he started heading back, he suddenly noticed two terrifying creatures with frightening faces and large ears. To him, they looked like demons. While he was quietly observing them, both creatures suddenly moved away and disappeared. He had no idea what was really happening in those woods, but one thing was certain: he would never return to that place again. Finally encounter. This visual came from Portugal, where rumors of a duende had been whispered for weeks in the year 2023. Then one day, it appeared. A local spotted the tiny figure sitting on his yard wall. With big ears and a small cap, there was no doubt what it was. The creature quickly dashed away, but the secret was out. Now the entire town had to face the reality of its presence, and dealing with a mischievous duende is never simple. Wrong chase. A group of friends noticed that something often appeared in their yard, accompanied by strange noises. To figure it out, they decided to hide and wait. As soon as the noises started, what they saw shocked them. A giant creature with mud-like skin and an unclear face. The moment it noticed them, it ran, and the friends decided to chase it. That turned out to be a huge mistake. The creature stopped behind a wall, and as they got closer, its terrifying face became clear, dark, haunting eyes staring right at them. Terrified, they ran, vowing never to chase such a creature again. Giant spider. You've probably seen plenty of spiders before, but not like this. In Australia, a local spotted a giant spider on the wall of his room. It was far larger than anything normal, with long, stretched-out legs that made it extremely unsettling to look at. Australia is already famous for its wildlife, but this felt like something entirely different. If anyone watching this is from Australia, drop a comment. Have you ever seen something like this? Alien mystery. Back in 2019, a strange mystery surfaced in Dallas, Texas, leaving many people puzzled. A local captured footage outside his home showing an alien-like creature walking in an unusual way. When the video went viral, theories flooded the internet. Some believed it was an alien visitor, while others thought it was a humanoid creature with mischievous intentions. To this day, no clear explanation exists, and the clip continues to unsettle viewers who watch it closely. Chupacabra escape. On a Mexican farm one night, a strange incident took place. In the middle of the night, while the sheep and the pet dog were resting, something unexpected appeared. The chupacabra. Yes, you heard that right. It tried to open a door using its head, but its head got stuck in the doorway. This struggle alerted the dog and the sheep, causing chaos on the farm. Eventually, the creature managed to free itself and disappear into the darkness. But who knows when or how it might return again. Crawling giant. Strange things are happening in the woods of Austin, Texas. A creepy, spider-like creature was spotted, huge and extremely terrifying as it crawled through the forest. Since the trial footage was shared, locals have been warned to avoid traveling near the woods. No one knows where the creature is now, but anyone who comes across it is advised to stay far away. Its presence remains a mystery that no one wants to face. Black and white figures. A trial cam footage caused chaos in a small Indonesian town. It showed two humanoid figures, one in white walking slowly toward the woods, while a dark figure crawled behind it, following closely. Locals believe these terrifying figures were demons. Since then, no one has dared to go near the woods, fearing what might still be lurking there. Mysterious owl.
Dime si no eres una bruja. No.
Owls are often linked to dark theories, but after seeing this one, it feels like some of them might be true. It was spotted in Romania by a local in his yard. Its body looked like an eagle, but its head was strangely different, almost as if some entity had shapeshifted into it. The twist is that in Romanian folklore, such owls are called witches. To the local, this was exactly that, and hopefully, nothing bad followed after the encounter. Prehistoric being return.
Ring cameras have captured all sorts of things, but what is this? The Florida homeowner thinks it looks like a baby dinosaur, just like something out of Jurassic Park.
Late one night in Florida, a homeowner checked her yard camera after noticing strange movement. What appeared on screen made no sense. A small creature sprinted across the yard with an unusual posture, its body low and movement sharp, unlike any common animal. The way it ran felt prehistoric, almost like a baby dinosaur. Neighbors quickly began sharing theories, but no explanation felt right. Even now, people wonder if it was just an animal or something far older passing through unnoticed. Unexpected encounter. A group of experts went to explore a cave when they suddenly heard strange noises echoing from inside. At first, they hesitated. Then, out of nowhere, a duende-like creature jumped out. Its glowing eyes made the moment far more unsettling, and it wasn't behaving like a normal duende at all. Within seconds, it ran off into the woods and vanished. The experts were left shocked and confused, unsure of what they had just witnessed, and wondering how many more unknown beings might be hiding nearby. Cemetery creature. Watching this cemetery, CCTV footage will definitely unsettle you. In the clip, a terrifying skinwalker-like creature can be seen, but with unusual features. A long tail and sharp spikes on its back, which skinwalkers normally don't have. It appears to be trying to dig a grave, but fails to do so. This raises a disturbing question. Why was it interested in the grave at all? After failing, the creature walks away, but it leaves behind a chilling mystery that still has no explanation. Mysterious creature. Let's head to Egypt, where a strange being has sparked a mystery so intense that people are calling it the return of an ancient mythical entity. It's a snake-like creature with legs, a dark, slimy body sliding across the ground. Many locals believe it is Neheb, a powerful serpent deity from Egyptian mythology, known as a guardian of the afterlife and a force that feeds on souls and energy. However, I think this isn't myth at all, but the return of an extinct creature called Tetrapodophis, a rare four-legged snake believed to exist millions of years ago. Myth or prehistoric survivor, Egypt may be hiding more than history. Dark Visitor. A strange creature was spotted near the woods in Colorado. It had a dark body, but its features were unclear. It looked as if it was searching near a wall, possibly trying to dig or find a way through. When it failed to do whatever it was attempting, the creature moved back toward the nearby woods and vanished. The local believe it wasn't an animal at all, but something far more sinister. Backyard alien. Late at night in Compton, California, a woman noticed something unusual outside her home. From the shadows of her porch, a strange alien figure appeared, its elongated shape and movements clearly unlike any human. For a few seconds, it stayed in view before vanishing into the darkness. The sight left her scared, and even her family couldn't explain what it was. Since that night, whispers spread through the neighborhood, and many now believe an extraterrestrial being silently walked past her home. Baby Chupacabra. In Mexico, a farmer noticed something was disturbing his hens. Hoping it was a normal animal, he set up a trap. What he caught inside shocked him, a strange creature that looked like a baby chupacabra. The farmer had no idea how it had ended up there. After the shocking discovery, the creature was carefully handed over to the authorities. Locals were left stunned, wondering if more of these mysterious beings were secretly roaming the area. Pale Face Woman. A man in the Romanian woods was heading back after exploring when something strange happened. From behind the wall, a pale, terrifying face slowly peeked out. It looked like a scary woman, watching silently. As he stepped closer to see it clearly, she suddenly disappeared. No footsteps, no sound, nothing. It felt as if she had never been there at all. Maybe she slipped into the woods. Or maybe she simply vanished. Whatever it was, the encounter left him deeply unsettled. Mythical being. Have you ever heard about gnomes? If not, listen to this. A man in the UK spotted a tiny, human-like figure near the woods. He used to believe such beings were not real at all, but seeing it with his own eyes left him shocked. The gnome noticed him too and instantly ran away, as if it never wanted its presence revealed. It clearly didn't want to be seen, but now, whatever it was, its secret doesn't seem hidden anymore. Alien mystery. In the woods of California, a trail camera captured something deeply unsettling. A strange, alien-like figure was seen digging into the ground, as if searching for something hidden beneath the soil. Its movements looked focused, almost intelligent, not random at all. The footage spread fast, raising serious concern among locals. Authorities advised people to avoid the area completely. Whatever that being was trying to find, it clearly didn't want company, and the mystery only keeps getting darker. Three-headed dog. A hiker returning from a long trail spotted a cave and decided to rest for a moment. Just before stepping inside, something impossible appeared. A dog-like creature with 3 heads. Panic kicked in, and the hiker ran without looking back. But I did some digging through ancient myths that led to one name, Cerberus. In Greek legends, Cerberus is the 3-headed guardian of the underworld's gates, keeping balance between realms. Seeing it near a cave makes this encounter even more unsettling. Real-life satyr. CCTV footage from the woods has left viewers uneasy, showing what looks like a real-life satyr moving between the trees. The figure had a human upper body and animal-like legs and face like a goat, vanishing into the darkness. Online, opinions quickly split. Some believe this ancient being has truly returned after centuries. Others say it never really left, just stayed hidden from human eyes. Whatever the truth is, the idea that such a creature still roams the woods feels deeply unsettling. Midnight terror. A man heading home in a small Brazilian town experienced something he can't forget. As he drove, a pale, skinwalker-like creature suddenly crossed the road. What made it disturbing was its multiple legs, moving unnaturally fast. The man was shocked for a moment, believing it lived somewhere deep in the nearby woods. Since that night, he avoids that road completely. After all, no one knows what could appear there next. Old Goblin. A farmer working in his field noticed something strange moving between the crops. As he looked closer, a goblin-like creature appeared, with unusually big ears and a face that looked old and tired, as if it had lost its way. Instead of panicking, the farmer chose kindness and slowly backed away, letting the creature escape into the fields. Some say it vanished into the trees, leaving behind a quiet reminder that not every strange encounter ends in fear. Real-life Demogorgon. In Hawkins, Indiana, something strange happened when a family spotted a creature in their hen coop that looked almost like a Demogorgon from Stranger Things. Its slimy skin, height, and shape were similar, but its face was lizard-like. At first, they were terrified, but soon realized it was a gentle creature. They simply observed it for a while, watching its movements closely. After some time, the creature quietly left. Where it went afterward remains a mystery. No one knows what became of it. Werewolf trapped. Locals in Indonesia had long been hearing rumors about a werewolf roaming nearby. Deciding to act, they carefully prepared a large cage. The plan worked. They caught a massive werewolf-like creature, far bigger than anyone had imagined, struggling violently to break free. Terrified, they rushed to call the authorities. But when they returned, the cage was empty. The creature had vanished, leaving the locals with fear and no way to trap it again. Mysterious eyes.
The f is that in the woods?
In the middle of the night, a woman heard strange noises outside her house. Out of curiosity, she went to the window and looked into the yard. What she saw terrified her. Scary red eyes staring straight at her from the darkness. The figure wasn't seen because of darkness. She had no idea what it was. Maybe a creature, or something darker. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments.
Hello?
Terrifying encounter. A guy was exploring the woods when he saw something he never expected. A strange creature drinking from a stream. It had pale skin and a humanoid body, but the most terrifying thing was its face. When it turned and saw him, he realized it even had a white beard on its chin. The creature became enraged and charged toward him. Terrified, he ran as fast as he could and somehow escaped. He never returned to those woods again. Cats versus creature. In Mexico, a local heard strange noises outside his house late at night. Curious, he checked his CCTV footage the next morning, and what he saw left him puzzled. A tiny creature with pale skin, glowing eyes, and large ears stood outside, while two cats surrounded it, clearly agitated. It looked as if the creature was trying to enter the house, but the cats refused to let it pass. To this day, the local has no explanation for what was happening outside his home. Roof mystery. One evening, a woman was in her yard enjoying the cold breeze and lovely weather, when suddenly everything turned terrifying. A shadow appeared on the roof, a strange creature crawling, though it was impossible to tell exactly what it was. The woman was instantly terrified and quickly left the area. Where it went after that remains a mystery, and to this day, no one has been able to explain what exactly she saw that night.